to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
So I had a guy come out. Tracy, get your ass up here. I'm sure, Mama G. So I had a guy come out before we went on vacation to check the mower. And he said, we're going to put a new carburetor in it. We're going to put a real one in there. Like, a legit one, like an OEM. So he's coming back this week to put that in. Good evening, Miss Tracy.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, living the dream.
It's good to see you back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's going to happen this week. New carburetor's being put in. I'm still not convinced it's going to work. As Pep said weeks ago, I think it's something inside the engine, but, we're going to give it its last little breath of life here and see if we can get that done. And then the pool, the new liner's being put in this week. Water's being delivered the same day. And I got the pump all hooked up, and hopefully that will do its thing. Been painting the deck to get that done. So yeah, and the humidity and all. Trying to get anything done outside has been challenging. It has definitely been challenging. That week, that heat wave we had last week, that almost did me in. I mean, it almost did me the fuck in. I was miserable. But got through that. We got another one coming up. Hopefully it won't be as bad. Hey, Doc, how are you? It was bad, and even with air conditioners, we have air conditioners all over the house. We've got 1, 2, 3. We have 4 in the house. And even with those air conditioners on all the time, on the coldest, it was still uncomfortable in the house. I'm going to have somebody come here in the fall and, check the insulation upstairs, probably have to blow some stuff in and just, get stuff done. Because there's something not right. There's something not right about this house. So, we'll take care of that. I would have liked to float in my pool, but... So there's, got some things on the burner. I actually contacted someone today who's going to actually come mow my lawn because, fun fact, remember that mower I just bought? Yeah. So what had happened was, I have to contact the company tomorrow because it's still under warranty. So don't even get me started on that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That thing, it's
Another mower?
Yes.
Oh.
This is a new one, and I've used it twice, and it's been awesome. I haven't used it for about a week and a half. It's been in the garage, and I went to start it up today, and I could barely move the the pull string or whatever it is, the starter string, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So, when I've used the mower, I've always checked the oil to make sure that it's where it is. God forbid something happened and it came out. Check the gas, the whole thing. So before I pulled it, I checked the oil and it didn't look right. It looked very watery, like the consistency was not right. And I did the old sniff test on the dipstick and it smelled like gas. I'm like, how is this possible that there is gas in my oil? This is a new damn mower. So, long story short, drained it all out. went online, looked at some stuff, talked to Pep a little, and put new oil in there. The whole thing's still not good. So thank God it's still under warranty. I mean, I've only had it for a month and a half. Flippin' ridiculous.
Man.
Yeah, it's been good.
It's not your year for mowers, is it?
No. I think at this point, I'm secretly hoping that the riding mower is done because I'm not going to buy a new one. We're probably only going to be here for another 3 years. I'm not going to buy one and then have to sell it because I don't want to, transport it wherever we move. So, right, I think at this point I'm just going to be hiring a company to do it.
Right.
Plus I'm getting too old for that shit. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Jesus, I'm good at just start it up and go a mow. But, all this outlying BS with these mowers is just, it's just not worth it.
No.
If I was 30, I'd laugh it off more, but I don't have time for this. I got other things that I could be doing, So I hope everybody's good. What did I miss? What did I miss in the past 12 days?
Lord.
Hi, Georgie. Welcome. Yeah, I heard it's been crazy. I've caught some snippets of this and that and the other thing, and I have enjoyed watching from the outside in some lives. I've enjoyed discussing it. Hey, Diagnosis in Discord, and just watching. I could say a lot. I really don't want to. Yeah, Mama G, I've seen the dueling seizures. No,
Oh my God.
twins. Hey, Peteness. I've seen the dueling seizures. Karen, how are you? Nice to see you. I've seen that updates. I've seen, I've seen like daily updates on stuff, but I have to say, it is nice to take a step back from here every so often. Even though I was kind of, knowledgeable of some of the stuff that was going on, it's nice just to like be off here for a while. And, obviously I was away for a while, which was nice. And, sometimes it's just nice to get off of the crazy train, So speaking of crazy train, I saw Jen was on last night. That was a good segue.
That was. I like that.
I listened to it today because it wasn't long. And I want to play it because very interesting. And listen, I'm not going to bash her. I'm not going to do anything like that. I just want you guys to listen to it. And I do have some comments I want to make. And quite honestly, I don't think they're going to be mean comments. They're just going to be, a reaction to what I heard. And, I want you guys to listen. I want you guys to, give me your feedback on what you think, because it was interesting. It was. So let me get this out. It's not long. It's only like 12 minutes. So I'm going to cover up here so you don't. I have a hard time not making like faces when I listen to stuff like this. So rather than, not being able to catch those faces like I can my filter with words. Hey, Sarah, welcome in. Sarah, we're going to listen to your favorite, Jen. Oh, thank you, Mel. Thank you. Everybody needs a guardian, I'll tell you that. Thank you, Mel. Let me put a picture up here. We'll put up my huge. Let's see. Oh, how about we do a little Ruby tonight?
Oh, I love it.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Ruby don't like the mouse, that's for sure.
Who does?
So let's listen. This is Jen from last night. It was from 4:10 in the morning, Eastern time. And again, just listen. I'm gonna try not to come. Well, who am I lying? I'm gonna comment. I can't keep my mouth shut. But I'm gonna be respectful.
You for any reason other than she wasn't in her right mind back then. So, I mean, if she can't remember it, and I damn sure don't know, it's probably because she wasn't in a good headspace then.
Okay, right off the bat, you have 50 Shades of Miserable in there, making excuses for Jen. Making excuses for her. Now, let's remind everybody that back when Jen was doing her devious shit, 50 Shades wasn't even around. He had no idea about Jen. He wasn't watching Jen. He wasn't seeing what Jen did to people. And listen, she can say as much as she wants, and 50 Shades could say as much as he wants. That was in the past. You know what? I'm sure the people that lost thousands of dollars to her don't care that it was in the past. They don't care. All they know is they got screwed. So to just kind of brush that off, 50 Shades, like, oh, she wasn't in her right mind. She was in her right fucking mind. She knew what she was doing. She knew damn well what she was doing. And watch, he's going to make excuses for her this whole time. It's unbelievable. And again, he didn't even know her back then. So I don't even know why he's even commenting.
I'm not trying to sit here and make excuses or anything like that whatsoever.
Yes, you are. Exactly. Whenever somebody says, I'm not trying to make excuses, yes, you are. That's when somebody says, with all due respect. No, they're not. They have no fucking respect for you when they say that. But when you say, I'm not trying to make excuses, that's exactly what you're about to do. And that's what you continue to do through this whole thing.
Definitely not that same person.
No offense, right? So 50 Shades says that she's definitely not that same person. But when you didn't know that person and you didn't know all the grimy shit she did, what are you comparing it to? Don't know. And again, where's Jen in this live? Where's Jen in this live? She hasn't even talked yet. This is exactly what she used to do. When she used to go live, she wanted to go live because she wanted to do her usual shit. I remember she would have April in the box all the time. God rest her soul. So she could run the live. She didn't do anything. Right now. Bye, Beck. Are you leaving? Hey, Nana.
And honestly, be able to move past it and just start fresh. Yeah, I was. Let her show you and prove to you that she's not that same person, honey.
Okay, now listen. I want you to remember that line. Let her show you and prove to you she's not that person. I want you to keep that in the back of your mind, okay? And it's funny. He said just move forward, not behind, or something like that. Again, 50 Shades, Mitchie. If you had gotten a couple $1,000 scammed out of you by Jen, would you be able to just kind of forget about it and let it go? I'm going to say no. If she contacted you multiple times over the years and said, I'm gonna unalive myself, and it was just a ploy, and she did that to you multiple times, would you just let it go? Hey, Jay Grandma. Again, 50 Shades doesn't even know a quarter of the stuff that Jen did to people on this app. And was it the past? Yes, it was the past. But when you get screwed over by somebody, big time, you don't forget about the past. And these people that are so flippant with we'll just get over it. Again, since he was not a victim of it, it doesn't bother him. But sure as hell, if it happened to him, forget it. I mean, shit. Forget about it.
Are we talking about 50 again?
Yeah, we're listening to Jen.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, he's in her live, basically running the live, making excuses for her. Notice, Jen still has barely spoken. But she does speak soon, and guess what she's going to start doing?
Oh, I know that. Yes, you've been respectful, 100%. Look how long it's been since I've been live.
Oh, do you want a cookie, Jen?
That's why I was saying, if you can just put it aside and,
So I don't know if she said that to kind of use as I've changed. Look, when's the last time I've been live? Well, Jen, actually, you were live about a week ago, I think. For like a few minutes. So, I mean, if that's the case, hey, guys, look when the last time I went live. I was live 12 days ago. Ooh.
I think you should give her 2 cookies then.
I'd like a cookie, damn it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Nice Italian one. I like the ones that are like the sandwich cookies and they have like the jam in them. It's like a white cookie. It's oval shaped. It's got raspberry jam in it. And then sometimes they dip one of the ends in chocolate and they put like the sprinkles on it. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good.
I don't know about that, but I want ice cream right now. Now that I want a Snickers ice cream. Oh.
I had a big ass cookie today, but not the kind of fancy cookie. I'm a big cookies are my my Achilles heel, but not the ones that Jay Grandma would make and try to send to me. Let's clear that up right now.
I do.
No, do you remember that whole thing with when I made the example of if somebody sent me cookies, I wouldn't eat them? And I just took your name out and you were like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's right. I remember.
Okay, let's go on listening to this.
let her show you that's not the same person that she is now. She did a lot of shady shit.
She's not the same person that she was then. Okay, so listen.
Shit she's not proud of.
Why are you speaking for her?
But she's...
Why is he speaking for her? Again, he wasn't even around. But he is, and this is typical Jen. Okay, so in this way, no, she has not. She has not changed. She lets somebody else deflect for her and goes on there and says she's a changed person. You know, she's not doing the same stuff she was. No, this is the same exact stuff she did.
Also gotten clean and is not that same person.
Right, Colleen?
And because part of me is a little scared and nervous to come live.
I know you are.
Scammy, I have a question.
Yes.
Why is she victimizing herself again? Like, who has talked about her?
Nobody. No, and if you listen to the rest of it, and she doesn't even talk about. Well, she does kind of talk about why she doesn't come on that much. So I'll let her answer that for you. Okay.
Okay.
Keep your pants on over there. I know it's hot, but Jesus.
It is hot though. I'm in my sports bra right now, so in shorts. It's hot.
Right, Allie Joe? Here we go.
The only reason I can give you, honey, is because she was not in the right mindset at all.
Doesn't matter. Listen, if addicts do addict-y things. She was doing those things, and her doing those things was on her. She knew what she was doing.
Yep.
So you can't blame it on that. Can you blame some of it? Yes, I get that. I get that when people are addicts, they'll do what they need to get what they need. I understand that. But that does not erase everything she did. Hey, hypocrisy.
I know there's people on here.
That was her live, by the way, not mine.
I just changed who I am today and make tomorrow better. The old man.
I've been on the phone with this lady many a times and had to give many a talks.
Oh, and I'm sure. I'm sure that was helpful. That's all I'm going to say.
I can definitely vouch that she's definitely not that same person.
And again, 50, what are you comparing it to? Since you didn't know her back then.
Yeah.
What are you comparing it to, 50? Jenny, I talked about that already. I talked about that. You know, the reason why he feels the way he does is because he was not a victim of her. That's exactly. Yet. But again, he kind of is, because she's doing the same thing to him that she did to other people that supported her when she would go live. And that was, she would bring somebody up in a box and she wouldn't even have to pay attention to what the hell was going on.
I'm sorry. Whoever sent me that gift, thank you.
You know, there are similar behaviors, you know. Again, I don't know what 50's comparing it to, because he didn't know her. He's known her since, if I'm not mistaken, I think T was still covering Jen when he was friends with her. And if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this, I do believe that there were times where he was trashing her in her lives.
If I remember correctly, I think you are correct about that. He was in there.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting verification in the chat that that was the case.
Yeah. Yep.
And again, I believe that is true. So, I mean,
I knew something was like this.
you're not missing anything. Nobody's talking.
Hey, Ash. Wasn't there something to do with like a Donnie or something?
Many times.
I don't know.
Yeah, amen.
For some reason, I just I want to say that there was someone named that name, and I just seen someone come in here with, you know what I mean, Ash?
Right, Georgie?
Hell, there's been so much fucking so many names.
So it's been 5.5 minutes into this live already. It's almost half over. And Jen hasn't even really said anything. So it's kind of been like 50s live on Jen's platform, and Jen isn't even talking. But you'll find out why in a minute. Hey, Pep.
Hey.
How's my big guy?
I don't know, let me ask him. Good.
You really just say that?
Oh my God.
I
Jesus,
can't with
Pap.
you.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, boy, hey.
Hey, boy, hey.
That's what she said.
It's nice to see you, Pep.
I'm going to open up a Dr. Pepper in honor of this live.
Oh, yes, that's a good
I think
idea.
we all should.
I think I'm
Let's have
actually going to have a little moonshine, quite honestly.
Oh.
I've been thinking of it. I might, but let's carry on here and listen to this.
To Ash.
It's gonna get good. Hold on.
Ash is asking how you're doing, honey.
Here it comes.
Hey there, honey.
What was? I'm
You're so
oh, here we
baby
go.
seat.
Here it is.
Now,
Sorry.
listen to the laugh. Listen to the giggle that she does. I know this giggle.
I was how are you doing? My ass. Some days are better than others. My truck went down, and yeah.
Oh, everybody called it in the chat.
Truck went down.
There it is.
Dry bag.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, everybody already knows probably. Last month I lost my other job, and
So again, tell me how things have changed This is exactly like she was. She can't hold the job.
Oh, did she lose her job?
Yep, she lost her job last month.
Oh my
The
goodness.
truck broke down. And then pretty soon, 50 is going to come in and say how much it is to fix.
I went like a whole month without a job, but not one time, and this will show growth right here. Not one time did I come on TikTok and say anything about it.
Another cookie for Jen. Another cookie for Jen. So she's an adult. You know what, Jen? When my wife's car was in the shop and we had to pay over $2,000 for it, I didn't come on either.
You know what people will be like? Oh my gosh, you're dry begging, and I'm not. I've started this one, and I don't. You're gonna have to private message me that because I don't know of any place like that. I know that I could probably take and get it crushed, and then or let somebody buy a junk car. Somebody's already offering me like $500 for it, so it's the timing belt one out, and I don't know. I don't.
Pete.
It was a couple of grand for the quote.
Susan, I was thinking the same thing when I heard this.
It's been hard, but I got this. I've been here for about 2 weeks, and they love me. It's third shift, but
They love her already. You know what that means, Mel? CEO.
Are you kidding me with this right now? Is this really happening again?
It is. It's like Groundhog Day.
But a week ago, justice is being served, correct?
Right. And she was insinuating she was getting her old dog back.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all you
Okay.
gotta say. That's all you gotta say.
2.5 years. Okay. Well, if you're feeling froggy leap, that's all I can say.
Oh.
But she's thousands of dollars, multiple jobs. Nothing has changed except she's allegedly clean. And that is a very strong allegedly.
The thing that has changed is she has a new enabler.
Who, 50? Please, come on.
He's trying to make it
Take
like
50.
she's a new person.
And no, there is just listening to this tiny bit. I didn't even know until somebody had posted in Discord that their Scam had put up a new video. So you were going live at the same time. So I'm hearing this for the first time. There is no change. Nothing. Nothing. Come on.
One of the things you like to see, okay, when people have been on this app previously and they have, begged, for money in the past and this and that. One of the things. Wait, Pure Blood, are you serious? Do you have like a text message or something? Because I don't, just by somebody saying it, I don't, I'm not going to go, ooh. if that's true.
Oh my.
What did I miss?
So somebody in the
Facebook.
chat says that Jen hit them up for money.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
There's your proof.
Yeah,
Um,
we
Proof.
do need, we would like receipts. But if we do see proof, yeah, that just goes to show she has not changed at all.
Mal, vent. Do it, girl.
Cam, I'm gonna let you. Oh, there you go.
No.
I'm here.
Hi, Scam. You know what?
Hey.
It's not. It's not worth venting because there's nothing to vent about. She is like she is like a gnat. You just want to keep flicking her, but it keeps jumping back just a little bit. Just flick it away again. Keeps jumping back. Eventually, that gnat's going to get squashed.
Hey,
So
Mel, it's like in The Godfather. When Michael Corleone says, "Every time what is it? The line something like, "Every time I try to get out, I get pulled back."
she rears up. This is her pattern, though. This time it's been allegedly clean, but she pops up every 6 to 8 months. This time the times in between are a little bit shorter. Now she's testing the waters by going live in the middle of the night to see if she can dry bag, and she's got some mouth speaking for her that needs to take 50 shades of sit the fuck down and shut up. God, that
Oh Lord.
irritates my soul. Anyway, I'm gonna be
Pure
quiet
blood.
now.
Can you do me a favor? Can you email it to me at my scammyclaus@gmail.com account? Or if you want to show it here. Let me see something here. Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How do you know Jen?
Well, there's WNC. Do you guys know her?
I don't. Who's that?
WNC is a person that I met about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And she knows Jen is Stronger personally. And she tried forming a bond with me and WNC. And it appears that she went out of a job. Her boyfriend, I guess, was a narcissist, all kinds of crazy weirdo stuff that she was telling me a story about.
Oh, yeah.
And she, I guess, was working, I think, at a convenience store or some stuff. And she got in troubles or something happened where her boss fired her. And then right after that, she didn't come straight out and ask me for money, but she was hinting that she needed money for gas and stuff. And WNC, like I said, I've known her for almost 3 years. She actually sent her $40 for gas money. And then all of a sudden she got another job and she was working nights, and I called her out on it, and I was like, this is insane. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me, because I kind of felt bad that you were going through what you're going through with your boyfriend and stuff. And then I heard that she took her boyfriend back, and I don't know.
Now, is this recently?
Yeah, this was within the last 3 weeks.
Now, guys, help me out here. Was it Matt?
Matt W.
I don't know his name or nothing. She wouldn't never discuss it with me. She just said that she kicked him out, and when he left, or something on that effect, that he took her Jordan shoes and went to go pawn them or something like that, and that she was out
sounds like Matt.
$200. But I started talking to WNC, and I was like, don't send her any money, because I don't know if she's using it again or not, because she sounds really weird. But she kind of hinted to me, because I showed her a way to where she can make some good money if she becomes an asset liquidator, and told her the steps in order to get that type of job. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with asset liquidators, but you can make thousands of dollars in a month's time. Like, I'm talking $10,000 to $100,000 a month if you get if you jump in with both feet and you know what you're doing, you can make a lot of money. And she said that she was going to try it. And after that, she quit texting me. She quit talking to me altogether. She came into my live one time, and a whole bunch of people came in and just started calling her out. And then I started putting two and two together. I was like, you're kind of like a Beth Osborne, aren't you?
Now, that's weird. So, like, she's been like, when's the last time she was in your lives?
She was in my live about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks to a month ago.
So she's been on TikTok. She just has been in different lives.
Oh, yeah. She's been floating around all over the place.
Huh. So now, when was it that she asked you for money?
She didn't directly ask me, but she hinted towards it about 2.5, 3 weeks ago when she was in between jobs.
Huh. I wonder if she, I'm sure she asked other people, because what we know about Jen is Jen won't focus on one person. She'll focus on a bunch of people. And it sounds like this other person did send her money.
Yeah, she sent her $40 for gas money. And then Jen went live like it was like 5:00 a.m. my time, and I'm in Arizona.
Okay.
And she was driving her vehicle because I heard the turn signals going. And I was like, well, how come you hitting people up for money for gas when you're in your damn truck or whatever and you're driving? Because I could hear the damn turn signal clicking.
Right. Right. I think I remember that live. Wasn't she parked in her car for a while too? And she said that, she ended the live because she had to go in or something. That was like a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, she's full of stories, man. She can't ever come clean. And when I called her out for it, she got really pissed off. And then she went to WNC because she played it like me and this other woman, WNC, were her best friends, and she loved us, and we're all this and that. And I was like, you know what? I don't have friends on social media, so no, that's not true. And if you're going to try hitting me up for money, you're going to be at a loss. And just to see how far she would go I was kind of an asshole. And I pulled out my stash money that I have here at the house out of my little stash spot. And I displayed $15,000 in cash in front of her, and she started drooling over this picture.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are you aware that TikTok prior to this was, a while ago, but when she was like full-time begging, that TikTok has bought several cars for her. And she has scammed thousands of dollars in money from people. But they also have bought her several vehicles. She always has some type of thing with vehicles breaking down and then having to get another one, or not making buying a vehicle, putting down down payment, and then not making the payments, and she loses it. And then TikTok gets her another one. And this is a pattern for her with vehicles. Just saying.
Perhaps.
Yes.
She's another gummy.
Yeah, your senses, sir, your senses were 100% spot on.
Absolutely.
She's a gummy bear.
We've been dealing with Jen for a very, very long time, and
two and a half years for me.
Yep. I have a 5-year restraining order on her in the state of Ohio for stalking. It's a civil protection order, and that was while she was clean. So your senses were spot on.
Yep, Mel tried to help her. Mel literally took her to a rehab and tried to help her.
But your senses were on, dude. Thank you for not doing anything more for her.
Is it possible to see if you can get WNC in here? I don't know who the person is, but I'd like to hear if she's willing to come in and talk, because I'm playing this live from Jen now from this morning. And she's saying that she hasn't asked anybody for any help.
Yeah, she has. WNC, unfortunately, she has kidney issues and everything. She's been really screwed up. She tried putting on her shoes while sitting on her toilet about 3 weeks ago, and her blood pressure dropped, and she fell off of the toilet and smashed her head up pretty good and was in the hospital for the last 3 weeks. And the whole time she's in the fucking hospital, pardon my French, she was begging, Jen was begging WNC for money for gas. That's when I knew that she had no couth. There's nothing about that girl that satisfies any type of portrait for anybody.
And there it is. There it is, folks. There it is, Scammy. There it is.
I knew it.
I don't know how. I'm going to try. I've never been a guest in a box, but I'm going to try to switch my pick, but I don't know exactly how to do
Can
this.
you email it to me, and I'll show it on my iPad here.
Yeah, it probably won't be today because I'm kind of in the middle of cooking dinner and everything, but I thought I'd jump in for a minute. But if you want to message me and send me your information, I'll definitely send it to you.
Yeah, I'll send you. I'm gonna follow you, and I'll send you. I'll send you my email address.
Yeah, and I'll send you the whole conversation I had with her, and you can see the dates and times and all that fun shit.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, she's a clown. She struck me weird when she came into my live and she wanted to, from what I understand, she wanted to tell her side of the story. And I was like,
Oh,
you know what?
Jesus.
I'm an old guy. I don't give a shit. I'll let you in and I'll let you do your business. And she came in, and as soon as I think there was probably two people that came in out of nowhere and seen that she was on there, and my live got flooded with people that were just calling her out. And I was like, oh crap, I guess I got me a gummy in the live.
Oh, gee. Yeah, it's it doesn't surprise me, because when she went to the till too many times on TikTok, and she disappeared for a while. She was with another group of people where, we know that she was getting money from them, and again, we found out afterwards because these people came out and said, some stuff. And, here it is again. She's saying, I haven't gotten anything from anybody. And here you are saying that, in fact, she has been. So, this is her MO, though. She's done this. She does this. She's done this for years where, she'll be off of her platform for a while, and she'll say she's changed. Oh, Fendi, when did she get you for that money? Like how long ago was that? She'll come back on and she'll say she's changed, and she'll say that, she's different now, and she's, not behaving the way she is. And, as I pointed out on already, just even without the whole money thing, there's so much in here that she hasn't changed. She's at work during this live, and she is live on TikTok.
Yeah, make that make
about that.
sense. I don't know how
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and she did that when she was working at a fast food place. She ended up getting fired for it. So it's nothing different. She's exactly the same. She's got somebody in her box, carrying on the conversations in her live because she's not really paying attention. And she's going to spit out information that people want to hear. And it's usually about troubles that she's doing or lying about how great she's doing. I mean, just a few months ago, she was on here saying she's doing great and she has a savings account and she's got this. And then what is it? 2 months later, she's on here again, and my truck broke down, and, I lost my job. It sounds like a really bad country song. All we need to know is that, her dog passed away and that she's got a rifle in her truck or something. And there you go. Country song.
Yeah, it's just weird. And see, I know there's a few people that are in here that I've known because of Gummy Bear and stuff. And I've come in and I've got a pretty gnarly reputation of calling people out on a bunch of stuff. And, people throw jackets and all this other crap. And I'm sure they know me. And I'm sure if I tell you I was Waterfall guy, I was Aquafall.
Ah, okay.
Me.
And
So
I
I've
was
been
going to
around
ask
this
you
place.
when you said gummy bear, I didn't know if you meant Sean or not.
Oh, yeah, that's Sean.
Okay.
But he's the one that said that I was going to wrangle up some people with some certain instruments of destruction and go and take out a propane tank while he was sleeping one night when he was up in the
Well,
north area.
according to Sean too, you and I were buddies on here, and we were going after him. And this is the first time I've ever actually seen you before and talked to you.
Well, hello, Scammy. This is me.
Hi. How are you? Yeah, he's another one. I don't even want to get into him. Believe me, he's another headache and a half. But wow. Well, yeah, I'll reach out to you because I would like to see that receipt about Jen, because I would with anybody on here, before anything is 100%, I want to see exactly what she was saying and all that.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem at all sending all that stuff because I know that WNC is possibly watching what's going on right now. I'm not 100% for sure, but she's a decent woman. She just, she feels bad for wounded animals, I would say. And so she tries to do her best and everything, but ever since she got out of the hospital, she's been hit up for money left, right, and sideways, or at least hinted towards that. And Jen's hinted it towards me too. And it's like, the only person that I used to give any type of little little donations to or anything was Chef Carl, just to piss people off, because I'd send him a rose or two and people would flip their shit.
Yeah, well, people in awareness don't like when you send them send these people anything, because it just kind of, lengthens their stay on this app, taking advantage of people. So, I get how you got the ire, from a lot of people. But yeah, reach out to her and let her know that, I'd be interested to hear because, when these people, especially with Jen, God, I've been aware of her and I was covering her big time, 2.5 years ago. And, in the past, maybe year and a half, just a little bit, just because it's just not worth it. But when I saw that she went live this morning and I heard her and, she's got her lapdog in there saying, oh, she's changed. Oh, she's totally different than she was, making excuses up. I'm like, something's not right.
Yeah, that's always fishy to me too. When people are going in there to bat for her, it's the same thing. When the first time I heard about Beth Osborne, I was like, "Who's this clown?" And I started listening to her, and I was like, I'm not going to judge you by your looks. I'm going to judge you by your personality and how you hold yourself. And the way that she goes about herself is just, it's so disgusting and repulsive.
It's so
How she makes
unappealing.
people feel just to send gifts to her so she can make up for whatever type of shit she wants to abuse for the day. It's
That's okay,
disgusting.
Ken. Yeah, she's her own vibe. Let's put it that way. She's got her
So
own vibe.
Jen's been doing this for a while then, according
Oh
to what you're
yes,
saying.
years, going back
No,
to
years.
2020, 2021.
Oh
Before
shit.
that, it was on Facebook. She was doing it. Jen, I mean, listen, I could be on here for 24 hours starting now and tell you everything about Jen, and all these people in the boxes could tell you about Jen, and 24 hours wouldn't be enough to tell you everything about Jen.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's done some pretty sketchy ass shit over the years. Hi, Lady Girl. So
Well, that definitely means a little bit more than what I was coming to and drawing my own conclusion. I kind of knew was once she started, I really want to ask you something, but I can't, and that kind of stuff. It's like, I already know you're going to go for the money situation, and I don't give people money on TikTok. If somebody gives me, I'll give you a rose, half a penny if that satisfies your itch. But you want me to send galaxies and dragons and all this other weird stuff? I don't do that on TikTok. I don't even do that in person.
right. Well, listen, I'll reach out to you and I'll send you my email because I would like to see those. And I'd like to see it. Fendi, I didn't see what you said. When did you lose 200 to her, Fendi? I'm sorry, I didn't see it in the chat.
I do have to say, or want to say something. 50, are you watching this? Are you listening to this gentleman? Yeah, do you see who you support? Probably not, but
2022. Okay. Yeah, 2022. Yeah, that was in her heyday. That's for sure. That's when she was really pulling it in.
Yeah, Fendi, I actually seen Fendi because of the pit bull. I've seen her come in to my lives a couple of times. Not this year, but last year. I've seen her come into a couple of them before I lost the accounts because I was kind of arrogant. But I've seen her come in, and if she's actually one that's trying to support Jen, Fendi, I'm going to tell you, man, this girl is a piece of work.
Oh
She
no,
will
Fendi.
pull every scam that she can in order to get that buck from anybody.
Yeah, no, Fendi was one of the earlier ones that got. How many people in here in the chat got screwed over by Jen financially in the past. Put me in the comments if you did.
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's nothing. Just wait. Just wait.
That's insane.
Oh, you don't understand. You don't understand. I mean, we've had people that have lost their military check every month because Jen, back in 2020, 21 was, claiming that, she needed, money for all this stuff, lost like almost $2,000,
Yeah, because the last thing she told me was that she was at some job, and I was making an assumption she was at either a fast food place or a gas station.
I think she
And
worked
then,
at a gas station.
yeah, and then she got terminated. And then she was
Did
looking
she
for
say
extra.
why she got terminated?
No, she never told me why, but she did say that as soon as she got terminated, all of a sudden she got an eviction letter. And then the eviction letter disappeared and she's still at her place. And I was like, I'm putting two and two together, and you're evicted this week. And then 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, you're working at a job and you're not evicted. But then about 2 or 3 days after that, you're being friggin' evicted again. I don't understand how this eviction works.
Oh, because it's a quick way to hit people up for money, saying I'm going to be evicted, and people feel bad for that, and they're like, shit, we got to get her, some money so she can stay in her apartment. She's done that before, I'm sure. She's done it regarding hotels. I need money for a hotel. I need to be in a hotel for my dog and my cat and this and that, and people feel bad for her. And they sent her the money. That's what she did for years. I need a car because if I can't stay in a hotel, I need somewhere for my stuff and my animals. And I need food for my animals. All this whole time, she's smoking what in her car with her animals.
Scammy, my question is this. I'm going to be 55 come November. I want to seriously know, how come common sense is no longer freaking common sense anymore?
You know what? We are similar in our age, and I think a lot of people around our age feels the same way. I see things happen on this app. I hear people talk on this app. I see people's actions on this app, and I'm just floored. I am floored.
Yeah, when I first started the app, it used to be 50% kids horsing around, and then the adults came in. And then when the adults came in, just as soon as the adults came in, the beggars just rolled in like raw sewage, man. They just came out of the woodwork.
Yeah, they're like the cockroach.
Oh, worse than the cockroach, man. I'd rather have pet cockroaches compared to this sewage.
Yeah, no, it's bad. I'm thankful that I'm kind of out of that whole thing. I don't look to do awareness on anybody new. I haven't done that for a long time, but with certain people like Jen, sometimes with Sean, with this other guy that we're following, that I followed or that I brought awareness to a year and a half ago, I'll still bring awareness to them just because, to me, again, I'm just shocked that these people are still up to their antics.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. And the people that are given to them, I mean, if you got the money, enjoy wasting it, because that's worse than anything. Because if you don't understand that if you want to send her $10, so you send somebody a Galaxy, you're actually only sending like $4.50 or $5 because TikTok takes the rest of it. So you're giving your money to nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, it's insane. But definitely hit me up. Send me an instant message. I'll send you all the conversation I had with her in the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to jump off so I can go make dinner for the wife.
Have a good dinner. Thanks for coming up.
Absolutely. Have a good day.
Take care. I'm going to do, if you remember back when we were little kids, there was that show, Little Rascals, which obviously would not fly today because there was so much racist shit in that. in the original one, but I'm going to do my favorite face from Little Rascals. And this has to do with Jen saying that she hasn't changed. She has not changed at all. At all. No!
Nope, she has not changed.
And I would say to everybody in here, I'll go back and play the whole live, but really you haven't missed anything. You know, if you weren't in here, it's gone on for almost 8 minutes. She's barely talked. I'll go back like a minute or so, but you haven't missed anything. You know, you had 50 Shades making all sorts of excuses for her as to why she was so smarmy in the past, you know, making excuses, followed by, I'm not making excuses for her. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Is she in here? If she is in here, she's on a burner. She's more than welcome to be in here, though. I mean, there's nothing I haven't said.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
she can't be in here, because if she's caught in here even on a burner, that's going directly to the court. So I hope you're not lurking. I hope you're being wise and obeying.
I'm going to go back a minute on this and we'll listen to this. So for those of you that just came in, Jen went live at like 4:50 in the morning or something like that this morning. So far up to this point, it's been 50% 50 Shades making excuses for Jen and her behavior in the past. About 30% dead air because nobody's talking and Jen's nowhere to be found. And then 10% Jen's just saying stuff because she's at work and she's live on TikTok. And she's claiming she's changed. And what we have come up with at this point is there's not much of a change that's happened. She's already told us her truck broke down. 50 Shades has told us it was going to be $2,000 to fix. She's telling us she lost a job. So it's really nothing new, nothing different. So let's go on and listen to the rest of this, and then we can talk about it on the panel and anybody else that wants to come up. Here we go.
And you're gonna have to private message me that because I don't know of any place like that. I know that.
Oh, Aaron's
I
extended.
could probably take it
Nice
and crush, and then or let somebody buy a junk car. Somebody's already offering me like $500 for it, so it's the timing belt went out.
Now, I don't know much. Peps, question for you. You are my automotive guru along with my lawnmower guru. A timing belt.
A timing belt or a timing chain?
She said timing belt.
Oh.
She said her timing belt went out on her truck. Is that at $2,000?
Oh yeah. I mean, if it's a Ford, it's probably a contact motor, which means the pistons will hit the valves because they go into the combustion chamber. So yeah, I mean, if it's old enough and it's got a ton of miles, it's probably not even worth throwing that in.
So yeah, like what people said in here, you know, Jen has always talked about paying forward, right? Making up for the mistakes that she's made in the past and paying forward. And I was thinking the same thing, so I'll give you a hint, Jen.
This may
1877 cars for kids. KRS cars for kids.
Well, didn't 50 say it was a coil? 50 said it was a coil.
She just said timing belt.
Yeah, she said timing belt.
Huh.
Let's listen. We'll listen again.
This may be. Oh, I'll say it in a minute.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, everybody already knows probably. Last month I lost my other job and I went like a whole month without a job, and but not one time, and this will show growth right here. Not one time did I come on TikTok and say anything about it. Because you know what, people will be like, oh my gosh, you're dry begging. And I'm not.
You're not dry begging because you're asking people behind the scenes, right? I mean, that's really what you should have continued that sentence with.
For this one, and you're gonna have to private message me that because I don't know of any place like that.
I don't know.
I know that I could probably take and get it crushed, and then or let somebody buy a junk car. Somebody's already offering me like $500 for it, so it's the timing belt went out, and
diva.
I don't know. I don't.
It was a couple of grand for the quote.
The core?
That was a quote. I think he said quote. I thought it was a quote.
What did he say, Dr. Pepper? What did he say?
He said, I'm a bit parched. I need some Dr. Pepper. Come on, everybody. Jen really needs this car. She needs to pick me up a 12-pack.
It's been hard, but I got this. I've been here for about 2 weeks, and
they love her.
And they love me. It's third shift, but hey.
Hey, they got your foot in the door.
I'm not used to it. Hold on just a second. Hold on.
So somebody called her on her phone at 4:50 in the morning.
It's a job, and it got your foot in the door, even though it might be fucking third shift, and
Nothing wrong with third shift.
at least it got you in the door.
Nothing wrong with third shift. A lot of people work third shift. Right, Diva? I had like a PTSD episode from that. Oh. So Jen's on the phone.
Yeah, definitely have to kind of look around and see
10 hours later.
where all, you can call around to.
Watch 50 Shades. What are you saying?
Making me thirsty.
So Jen's still on the phone, and she's
What's
on the
up,
line.
Shannon?
But ain't got no gas in it.
How are you, love?
Well, again, 50 Shades has attached his
Just a
cart
second, she'll
to
be
the
right
wrong
back.
horse.
She's helping a customer.
What I love, though, okay, what I love about
Just
this,
woke up.
she's not helping a customer.
yeah.
She's on the phone. And even if
I'm
she...
back.
Oh, she's back. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Right, Jake Emma.
Sorry about that.
Sunflower Eyes is asking how you been.
Jen's not even paying attention to the live.
I'm gonna have to rosy on off here because we're getting a little busy out there. Believe it or not, I don't know who's up at this time, but whatever.
Jen is in Amanda's box talking shit about me. Okay, cool.
I get off in like an hour and a half. I might come back on after everybody wakes up or whatever and explain more about what's been going on because I don't want everybody to feel like I'm hiding or anything because I'm not. I don't know. Maybe TikTok coming live is a trigger for me. I don't know. But I do have a lot of people on here that want to know what's going on with Jen, and I'm ready to tell everybody. So, Mitch, if you're up, you're up.
As long as you, I should be.
What'd you say?
I should be.
Well, I will call you. Well, I will get off to go live about when I get off here.
Oh, hold on a second.
All right.
Hold on a minute.
Oh. Hold on a second.
All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
And that was it. So, what exactly has changed?
The price of gas got more expensive.
So she hasn't come on in weeks. Hasn't
Oh,
come on
that's-
TikTok in weeks, but then only comes on to talk about the issues with her truck and losing her job. And that's it.
And remember, she says she hasn't been on for a while, but the gentleman that was in here said that when he was live a couple weeks ago, she was in there.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe she hasn't been live on her own, and obviously somebody just said she's in Amanda's box, which is fantastic. But again, as we've kind of been talking about, I mean, what has changed? I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same live where, good for me. I have a job, and I'm as she keeps saying, she's not asking for help, although it sounds like she has. And I'll get those emails. I'll get those screenshots that he's going to send me. She lost a job. Her car's broken down. According to the gentleman that was here, said that she supposedly got an eviction notice, then she didn't, then she did, or something. I mean, so it all kind of sounds the same to me, just a different year and a different month.
A different side of the app now.
Yeah, other people, other possible targets that, probably need to be warned about, what she's done. I mean, listen, just a couple things that Mel said to him, he didn't know about that, so the question is, yeah, and that's something that I'm interested too. I'm curious to see about who her narcissistic ex was that she kicked out and then took him back. Because we know that there was somebody in her past that she referred to as a narcissist. And there was a habit of her kicking him out and then coming back again. So if that's the same person, then that hasn't changed. So what exactly has changed?
Or she could just be telling her old stories over again to new people because they don't know, all that we do about her. So she's just telling the same old stories but acting like it's new.
I just don't know why, if you don't know somebody very well, why would you tell them your whole fucking backstory? Unless there was a reason. Unless that reason could possibly be, setting up somebody to feel sorry for you. Exactly, cuteness.
might be wrong, but I had commented if she is in Amanda's live right now,
There's
box
no
discussing
violation. There's no
her
violation.
against her.
If she's talking about Mel,
Yeah,
I think that's a different story.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're 100% correct. No, she's not discussing me. Amanda's not discussing me. If Amanda was discussing me, it would be third party. So yeah, no.
Okay.
They can spew all they want.
Okay.
If Jen is talking about you in a box and Amanda's, then would that be an issue, Mel?
Yes, it would.
Listen, Jen can talk about me all she wants. I really don't care. Like, please. I've had better people talk about me. You know?
I mean, Amanda's admitted before that, that how Jen is in her own life. She said that before, that she felt like Jen was emotionally manipulating people. And, of course, then Florida Man stepped in and tried to correct that, and get everybody in line before anybody started listening to that. But I remember that when Amanda was starting to say, it's a little much, you can't just keep giving and giving and giving to somebody, they've got to do it on their own, and she kept trying to do too much and kept, and then next day, Florida Man, oh no, Jen's, we got to support her.
Listen, you know what? There's supporting, there's support. You can support somebody a number of different ways. Okay. But my problem with the way 50 was doing it was all he was doing is making excuses for her. Making excuses. Well, she did some really, terrible shit back in the day, but she wasn't in her right mind. But, she's changed. But, I mean, no. Again, if you don't know her backstory and how many financial victims she's got, don't say that people just need to kind of forget about that and carry on from a point where she's now a different person. It doesn't work like that. Too many people lost their hard-earned money because they thought she was helping her for X and it was actually going for Y and Z. So you can't do that. People will remember that. And I guarantee you that, any of these people that have taken that stance with Jen saying, you need to see that she's changed and all that, and people need to get over it, and you need to, no, they haven't been victims. That's why they're okay with saying that. So I just, I hope 50 heard Pure Blood in a Box here saying that indeed Jen has asked for help behind the scenes, because she just flat out lied. And he's in a box and she's lying, saying she hasn't asked for anything, and he's saying she's changed, but she hasn't. I mean,
Oh, geez,
think of how you'd feel. Think of how you feel if I like flat out lied about something and you guys are in my boxes and then you find out that I flat out lied to you. You guys would feel like a-holes for supporting me.
I hope it doesn't ruin his reputation.
I don't think he has to worry about that at all. At all. Ay. I'll tell you. Well, I'm going to send my email to him.
Someone carry their addiction with them for so long. Like, even if she's out of it now, which, I mean, who knows? But even if she is, like, I've never seen someone carry their addiction so far.
Let's say, since we don't know otherwise, let's say she is. I mean, I'm going to go with she is, just because, putting
Pattern.
Putting that on somebody, if they are clean, I don't want to think that. I don't want to put that out there. So for me, I'm going to say she is clean. And this is just typical Jen, just, with putting the stuff out there. Hey, Mrs. Sanchez, putting stuff out there about, what's going on, with her and her truck and her job. And it's all the same stuff again. How many times have we heard that she lost her job, she got a job, and within a couple of days they love her already? I mean, that's like every job she's ever had. Jay, Grandma, what did you want to say before? I'm sorry, I cut you off a little while ago.
I don't remember.
God darn it.
I don't remember. I've been cleaning.
And do you have anything that Amanda is saying some of the wall things about you and Farrell?
Off the wall things.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, let him talk. Like, I really care about that.
I just figured I would spice it up by showing the little face
Oh my
here.
God, hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta do
Oh, we
this.
gotta see.
Oh my God.
He's finally eating regular dog food. It's a little mushed up with some milk in it. But we finally got him to eat and not take a bottle. So this is how little he is. This is my hand. Like, he's so itty bitty.
He's so cute. Oh.
How much does he weigh? Do you know?
He weighs 1 pound and 8 ounces.
Oh my god. How adorable.
Yeah.
That is the cutest
Yeah.
thing I have seen all day. Oh my God, Tracy. Baby!
That's a slipper with
When
paws.
we bought him, we thought he was 8 weeks, and then we took him to the vet, and they were like, "No, he's 5 to 6 weeks." So the breeder sold him way too young. So we were still having to bottle feed him and stuff. And but today he started eating some mashed up pate food with some milk in it, so he's starting to eat normal. So that's good.
Yay. Oh, he's so precious.
He is adorable. He really, and you know what? I'm not a big fan of that breed. I don't really like teeny dogs. I just never have. But look at that face.
I know.
Oh my God.
Hi, Thor.
Absolutely adorable.
All right, Mrs. Sanchez, he's so cute.
So like to break up I figured I'd show him for a bit because he's getting ready to get a bath because he's got a bunch of Caro syrup on him. Where I was having to give him some Caro syrup the other day to try to keep his blood sugar up. Not a bunch, but a little here and there. But it'd get on him, and so we gotta give him a bath now to get all that off of him.
Well, you can see just in the past couple days videos that you posted, he's getting much more comfortable. He's getting more energy. He's playing. He's looking around. I saw him with your cat. I mean, he's starting to find his way there.
Oh yeah, and the cat was playing back with him earlier. I'll have to post that video. He finally played back with him a little bit. Not much. He won't hurt him, but he finally played back with him a little bit, and he was having so much fun. So he's finally starting to get comfortable. He's really quiet though. He hasn't made a single noise. Like, he doesn't whine. He doesn't yap. He doesn't nothing.
Don't say that, because you know what'll happen.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it
That's
takes
what
a
my
while
husband
for
said.
them to
He's like,
find their
"Don't wish
voice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they normally sleep
That's
on
what my
their
husband
face?
said, yeah.
Like, is that like, it looks like he's like laying on his face. Do they do that?
Yeah, our other Shih Tzus did that too, kind of. Yeah. You
I'm like,
wouldn't
look
think
at me.
they
I'm
would
like
with
trying
their
to look
smushed
under his
nose.
face, right?
But yeah, they kind of sleep forward like that. Our other Shih Tzus did that too. It makes you wonder, how do they breathe with that smushed nose like that? But he
Right.
does, and he snores too already a little bit.
Awesome. No talking, but snoring. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, Grace.
Wow, that's beautiful, Robin. You're doing amazing, Breeze, with him. Yes, you are. He's so adorable.
He is definitely adorable. Let me put a new picture up here because I want to walk around for a minute. We'll do that one. That's a good one. So Yeah, well, as I said, let's, I want to wait till I see those receipts. And let's see, what the conversation was. When that other person, WNC, is feeling better, and I don't know who she is, but, I hope she's on the mend. I'd like to hear from her too, especially if indeed, she sent money to Jen. It's funny though. It's funny how it's kind of like Jen makes this appearance, back again when, a lot of the talk on this app for the past month was people getting money on this app, right? And there's way too many people on this app that were in awareness, that have either asked for money or, there's prominent people on here that have had GoFundMes and prominent people on here that have had wish lists. And there's people that are making it okay to do that, So it's just kind of interesting, the timing, right? Hey, Robin.
Hi, can I just make a public service announcement, please?
Absolutely.
Amanda, I did not buy T a car. T works a full-time job. She's a manager. She bought her own car. And even if I did, it's really none of your business. But I didn't. Okay? Have a nice day, Amanda. Thanks, Scammy.
No problem, Robin. Who can I beg for the lottery numbers? Ooh, my angel eyes. I don't know. I'm not good with numbers. Math was not my forte, if you will. What would be amazing on this app? What would be amazing on this app is if, people told the truth. I know I say that all the time. And just imagine that. I mean, and I don't hear what Amanda's saying, and I really don't care. I don't listen to her. I'm sure I'll get clips of it and all that. But, it is incredible to me, some of the stuff that comes out of these people's mouths. And by these people, I mean a lot of people on this app. I am just amazed every day at some of the stuff I hear.
Yeah, do you know that the mouse made a new video not too long ago and asked if I was dating a P3DO? Isn't that interesting?
And that's another thing. That term is being thrown around so much on this app when it doesn't have to do with somebody that is a pedo, that it's almost like it's taking the impact of what one of those people really are. You know what I mean? And to me, it's kind of a slap in the face of people that have been victims of that type of person. When you start throwing that term around and calling everybody that word, it's almost like it's making a mockery of the seriousness of that.
Exactly. And I've never dated anybody like that, ever. So, yeah, they made it seem like they were just asking a question, but they were actually kind of making, a false allegation with the way they said it. So, yeah, I mean, they're just showing their true colors.
Yeah.
And they're obviously triggered by the videos that I'm making. And I love it. That's the part that I think is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. They keep saying that I'm mad and triggered, and I'm actually laughing my ass off.
Oh no, I know. You've been having a good time with it.
I've been laughing my ass off. I'm not mad at all.
Scam
So
just
Mel-
got AI and she's loving it now.
Mel, so you can absolutely 100% say indeed that your dog is still your dog and will be your dog, correct?
Yeah, she's right here. She's right here next to me, laying down, being comfortable, and nothing has been said otherwise. So, Princess is right here,
How is
100%.
Princess?
I'm sure she's spoiled too.
Oh, she is. We it got so nasty hot, and she's got such a thick coat. I mowed her completely down. She looked like a little lion.
Oh yeah.
She's it was bad. I mean, she couldn't even go outside for 5 minutes without panting and just coming in, and I'm like, nope, we ain't doing this. So
Yep.
um yeah, she's doing good. Just loyal as ever, happy, adjusted, still dealing with some traumas, but that takes time.
Yep.
She's a
She's
good
living
girl.
her best life.
I just
We're
don't
trying.
understand.
Yes.
That video that she made was just bizarre. Like totally came out of left
Yeah.
field. And she did
Yeah,
it
that's
to
what I
get a
mean.
rise.
She did, and I made a response that I felt was appropriate, and cute story, but it's not true. And if it is, it is. Every few months she rises up. She likes to needle and get underneath my skin, and unfortunately, it doesn't work. It annoys me, but it doesn't. Yeah, whatever. Keep on going. All good.
Mhm.
All good. Exactly, Princess. Take it from the source. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope, Prinny's right here. She's being a good girl. She's happy.
Would you like to show her?
I'm laying down, Scammy,
We don't want to see that then.
No, I'm kind of half cockeyed, but I will bring her up. I'll take a picture of her and I'll send it over to you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mel, I have a question. How does Princess have like long fur, like hair?
She does. She does. She's golden retriever. She's mixed with something that makes her a dwarf. I never went through and did all the genetic testing and everything. But yeah, she's got the double coat, and it doesn't matter how much I comb her out and brush her out and use the dog grooming things and vacuum her down. She was miserable. It was just way too hot.
You don't use the Flowbee? Do you remember the Flowbee? Do you remember that?
That's pretty much that's pretty much what this thing is. It's got all kinds of cool attachments and stuff, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
Do you hook it up to a vacuum though?
Well, it comes with its own little canister. I got it on the TikTok shop. It's called a Georood or Georod, Georood. And it's cool because wow. Yeah, it's got its own canister, and it's really nice. It's really nice. Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely saves on the groomers with as much as she needs to be brushed out and mowed down and
Oh yeah. Yeah, and trying to like my cat I have is a long-haired cat, and in the summer especially, if you're not careful with her, she'll start getting mats on her, and I mean they're tough to get out. If you don't catch
they
it.
are. Well, you remember when she first came to me how many mats she had, and her fur and skin wasn't in good condition, and we haven't had that episode since. Just saying.
Wonder why.
Don't know. But yeah, my cats run from this thing, so Princess is the only one that actually likes it. But she does have a fear, and I'm not quite sure where it's coming from. I just a little broom and dustpan, because she's a very messy eater. After she's done, and she cowers from the broom, almost like she's been.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because Lord knows I have never raised anything to this little girl, and she's had a fear of this since she came to me. And it breaks my heart because it makes me wonder what in the hell she had to actually endure.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's something learned. Like she should be afraid of it for some reason.
It is.
My cats roll around and rub up against me when I'm, so there's no fear there. My dog that passed away, no fear there. But Princess has got a very, very terrible fear of a broom. A broom.
Yeah, I have one dog we rescued from New Mexico, and she fears from a broom also. Like if I'm sweeping near her, she will. I mean, I can't even touch her with it, and that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, she cowers from it. Like I'll pick it up and you know, I'll just lightly, it's okay, you know, just trying to give her that reassurance. But this is
Oh,
something we've been working on for a long time, and that fear just has not let up. So I don't know what happened. I don't know, but she's got a horrible fear of them.
well, you're doing amazing, Mel. And
Well, thank you. I love her. She's my girl.
oh,
And she will stay.
Let me see.
She will
yes.
stay your girl.
Let me go see if I can get. Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay.
La 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 la.
We need
Well,
what's
yeah,
our?
we need. Oh, Robin, thank you so much.
Oh, Robin
Ooh,
is
pretty
sweet.
Thank you. Thank you for being so kind to me and everybody. I appreciate that.
She's a sweetheart.
Hey, Pep. I think we are long overdue for a commercial break here.
Good Lord. Yeah, I think we have to do talkiatry times 2. Definitely talkiatry.com.
Yes. Do they take most insurances?
They take most insurances.
And can they get you on the right track in terms of medications?
Absolutely.
Very nice. And you can go virtual.
An advertisement too.
And you can go virtual or you can see somebody in person, right?
Absolutely.
Talkiatry.com, folks. Highly recommend.
Oh, Robin, you are a sweetheart.
We'll wait to see if Mel can get back.
What
here.
about like some kind of a mechanical place as advertisement for the what is it called, the something chain? Oh, that reminds me. That's what I was gonna bring up. So another scammer beggar said the exact same thing as to why she's begging for money was because of the what is it called?
Here
The
she
tiny.
is.
Oh,
Sorry.
Hold on.
Here she is. Pretty. Pretty. Baby girl.
princess.
Aw.
Princess. Hi, pretty girl. Are you smiling? Are you smiling?
Look at that goofy, toothy smile.
That's
Hi,
my girl.
princess.
Here we go. Hey, pretty. Where you going? Come here. Sit down.
She does
Hey,
look fantastic.
girl. All right, there you go. There's Prin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. She looks so much different. Better.
I like a good rescue story, you know.
Yep.
She's healthy. She's happy. She's been in the same place for 2.5 years.
Yep,
She
not
knows
bouncing around.
she doesn't live in a car. And look, I've been in addiction. I understand we're not in our right minds for the most part, but we definitely know what we're doing. We still do know the difference between right and wrong. And anybody that's an addict can say that, I think. At least for me, it was me. But, this little girl, Princess of Love Survivor, May of 2024 is when I got her remicrochipped and, all evidence of her wiped away. So she doesn't have to do anything at this point except just be a normal baby.
Be a dog. Yep. That's good.
Girl. We had a lot of help. We had a lot of help in the beginning, with getting some of the vet bills under control. And, unfortunately, I don't talk with those people as much anymore. But I'm always grateful for everybody that has had a part in making sure that Princess has stayed happy and healthy. And, but we never begged for anything. That's for damn sure.
Right.
Never threatened. Don't have to.
I think according to Jen, I think she said that I sent you a bunch of money one time for food and all that.
She did, but no. The only person that ever sent me and I allowed to send me anything was one of the former mods of SP when I was running with that group for a while. Yeah. And that was it. And it was a Chewy box.
Yeah.
People wanted me to set up wish lists, and no, Princess has been exploited enough. And not that it would be exploitation coming from our family, our people,
Right.
but no, she's had a run in front of everybody and being a performer. Now it's time for her just to be her.
Just to be a dog.
Just to be a dog. Just to be happy.
Just to
Just
be a goofy dog. Goofy dog.
Roll around in the grass and jump up in big trucks and go boom, boom, boom.
Smell stuff, roll around in it. Smell more stuff. Yeah.
But in all sincerity, she is really happy and she is well adjusted and again, feeling froggy leap.
Absolutely. I'm still waiting for my papers from a lawyer. I've been waiting for 2 years now.
I'm still waiting for the first restraining order to come. Then the second one that was false that she never showed up for. So are we going to go for a third time? Hey, maybe we'll meet in court, Scammy.
Hey, you never know. I remember waiting on a bench outside my house over 2 years ago when I was supposed to be served with something.
I was actually about to bring that up because I remember when you went live afterwards and you said that.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember Dora and I were waiting. We were waiting for Officer Smitty to come and serve us. We need Officer Smitty in here. Where's Smitty?
Officer Smitty. I think Officer Smitty probably retired by now.
I was going to say.
Scammy, I have something important.
What?
I have actually talked to that WNC person in the past.
Yeah.
They had sent me some messages regarding some other scammers and things like that. And so I just got a message from her and she's going to send that information, I believe. I told her only send what she's comfortable with sending. So,
to you?
but,
she's sending it to you?
Yeah.
Is she sending it tonight or is she sending it in a
She
couple
said,
days?
either tonight when she gets home or tomorrow morning.
Okay.
She said that she's very disappointed because she thought she was doing good, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna reach out to the other gentleman too and see if he can send those receipts over because, again, this is just a repeat. Pure blood, thank you. It's just a repeat. I mean, we've seen this so many times. The same MO each time, And again, here, once you get those screenshots or whatever, and, everything is true, then it's the same thing again, right? She found a new group of people that, she supposedly hit up for money, and it's never ending. It's never ending. I really don't understand how, you see people like Jordan Paul who just can't adult. I mean, she's been on this app for so long. And I just don't understand how it's possible that somebody can be working supposedly as much as she is, and every day she's still begging for money. I don't know about Jeff because I don't really watch these people anymore. The information that I see about all of these people begging still are from videos that awareness people post. So I don't know if Jeff is still doing it, but I mean, that's another one, it's like, I don't understand like this failure to launch by these people, especially when they're being given so much money from people on this app on a daily basis, and they're working. I don't get it. I just don't get this failure to launch. Yes, I know things are tough right now, but you know what? Things are tough for everybody. Gas prices have gone up here in my town 60 cents a gallon in the past 2 days. Boom. Groceries have gone up like crazy. I mean, I do get that, but there are still people that are working that are able to still work and pay their bills. And, even with, even with the economy the way it is, and, with the oil prices and with the grocery prices and all that, I just don't understand how it's possible that these people, with all the help that they've gotten in the past, that they're not above water yet,
Because they don't see an end to it. There's 1.9 billion people on TikTok. There's always a fresh person that's going to go into a live that hasn't heard about this sob story or that sob story and give $1, give $2, give $10.
Yeah.
And when that money's still coming in, they're not worried about tomorrow.
Nope. They are not. Ay, ay, ay. Well, Scam, did you post the video on your page for Jenn's live?
It's on my YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenn's
Okay.
live stream is on my YouTube.
So yeah, if anybody missed it, go over to ScamSlam 411, right?
Yes, it's ScamSlam 411. Yes.
If you missed it, it wasn't long. It was like a 12-minute live this morning. Go check it out. Listen to it. Doesn't seem like really that much has changed. And especially now that we've received word that indeed it looks as though she has been getting some money behind the scenes when she said she hasn't asked for anything. Again, it doesn't seem like much has changed. So.
Shocker.
Shocker. What a fucking shocker.
Sorry, I don't mean to change the subject, but has that POS gone live recently?
Which one?
Thomas?
Well, yeah.
No, I haven't seen him on.
Yeah, Thomas was live not last night, but the night before. That's on my YouTube also. He was claiming he had over 20-something dogs, and he did a quote-unquote adoption on live and showed the guy, but he looked like he was in, like, a Walmart parking lot or something. He does have a bunch of new dogs. I don't know where those came from. He's claiming that he lives in a abandoned cabin in the woods that he found. Now
wait a minute. Was that the same place that he had? Is that the same place he had? He had a picture. It looked like he was in an apartment or something last week.
I don't know. I didn't see anything
mattresses,
in an apartment,
there
but
were mattresses on the ground and stuff like that.
I don't know. I don't know if I saw that, but yeah. But he was in the RV, so yeah. I don't think he's living in an abandoned cabin in the woods at all.
He was. Let me get back to that. Stephanie, yeah, I used to cover big bags. I used to cover big bags. He was a he was entertainment. Yes. Is he still on here?
Oh, yes. All for One talked about him briefly this morning on his live. Because apparently he's asking for, I forget how much money, a lot, like to pay his past due child support.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like cockroaches, I swear to God. It's like you spray, you think you get rid of them, and they come crawling back again. Ugh. Yeah, that guy was a piece of work, I'll tell you. Piece of work. He did that, I think it was last summer or 2 summers ago. He was trying to get money from people to pay his past child support. I mean, imagine that. That is like the lowest of the low. When you're not even taking care of your own kids and you got to ask strangers to do it for you. Ugh. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised to hear that. with his feeling about working and all that, how he doesn't feel like he should have to work because why go to work when you're only going to make, you're only going to make minimum wage. He's another one that thought he could be an influencer on TikTok, and he didn't have to work because he'd be able to make all this money. And he's been trying that now for 2 years. He's got, what does he have, 2 or 3 kids? And is he still living in mommy's basement, Steph?
Sounds like Joe anybody, wanted to go full-time streamer, make the money, and now just on here begging.
Oh, he was on again today. Yesterday, the day before. He's been given the same sob story about his wife is going to be paralyzed in 2 weeks. He's been saying that since the beginning of June. He's a liar about that whole situation.
She's gonna be paralyzed.
Yeah, you'll have to watch his live streams. He's totally lying about the whole situation. And he's given different dates as to when she supposedly fell and injured herself. He's given multiple different days back in May.
Wow.
No, he's allegedly
Timeline.
Stephanie, he's allegedly living in his car. I'd be interested to see what car he has, because from what I remember, he bought some sports car a couple years ago. He said he spent a lot on it. Yeah, probably, Steph. Jesus. Another failure launch. I don't get it. When I don't know. These people that just rather than pulling up their freaking pants and going out and making a dollar, making their money, getting a job, when that has lost being a priority.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable. Wow. Well, good luck to Big Bags. Oh, he loved me, I'll tell you. He loved me. I used to go in there a lot. He never blocked me, though. I mean, I have to say I was respectful to him, 99% of the time. I'll tell you, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm telling you, listen, people on this app have used ageism so much, like it's against me, saying that I'm old and saying that, all this stuff. And that's fine. I mean, like I've always said, I can't control my age. I am the age I am. But I'm glad, because the actions and behaviors of a lot of people on this app are not generally actions and behaviors of people that are in my generation, that are around my same age, So I'm glad.
To talk, they're the same age as you. Like, I would guess that Amanda is probably in the same generation.
Yeah, she's close to my age, definitely. I'm amazed at some of the behaviors. I really, really am.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody just commented, Jen will be going, or Jen's going live soon before work.
Oh, goody. Look at the excitement. Look at the excitement on my face.
Well, the problem is that apparently Jen is threatening to, I guess, like expose messages between her and the person that donated money, which is a really, really vile thing to do, especially if they had personal conversations and things like that. She's just mad because this person admitted that she gave Jen money. Oh, Jen's live now. And after this person helped her, now she wants to, I guess what, dox her or expose personal information about her? She's vile. She's foul.
Exactly, Mel. She got caught again.
Yep, she got caught again, exactly. But she's live now.
Especially if that person's going through health issues, that's disgusting. Someone that put your needs ahead of their own when they had their own medical issues, and not only you take advantage of them, but now you're just out of pettiness because you got busted for taking money on the back end.
That's 100% right, Breeze. 100%. You nailed it. You nailed it. So, well, and again, she hasn't changed. She hasn't changed.
Yeah, I mean, she's just further proving this. She's just further proving that she has not changed right now if she does that type of stuff.
Yep. Because I'll tell you, she would have never brought it up. She would have never done it unless someone else brought it out. She wasn't going to come out and say, oh, well, yeah, I did get money from somebody. You know what I mean? Because then that would go against what she lied about, saying, oh, I haven't asked anybody for anything. You know? So she's doing it for that. That's the only reason why she's doing it. She's going to try to deflect the situation rather than, saying, you know what? Yeah, I went live yesterday and I said that I haven't asked anybody for anything and I haven't come on here. But I was wrong about that because somebody did give me money and I have, asked for help, but she won't do that. Now the question is, do I give her the satisfaction of me streaming her or do I not do it? I'm gonna ask my mods this one. What do you guys think?
I only think you should because if she does something inappropriate against community guidelines, I think that we should all do our thing. And
What,
with
stream her?
TikTok.
That's what they want. They said it already. Oh, they want me to stream her?
Of course.
She's just looking for attention. Sincerely, I get where Scam is coming from with that, but she's just looking for attention.
I think the person that was in here is in her box. Who would that be?
She wants to
Maybe that pure blood person. Scammy, I just got confirmation that I can let you know that it definitely was Matt that she was back with. She let him come back last month. And according to her, there was another DV situation after that. That's what she relayed. At least that's what she relayed to this other person. Okay?
I don't want to doubt someone's DV. I really don't. But
I don't either. And I'm just relaying what information I got. I don't know if it's true, not true. I'm just relaying what was told to me.
But Breezy, let's remember this, okay? Dora and I both got messages supposedly from Matt saying that he unalived her. Okay? And it was her.
yeah.
So should I doubt a DV situation? In her case, she's kind of showed that she's not been truthful about it before. I mean, if anybody in my lives or in my boxes came to me and said that it happened, I would believe them. But unfortunately, Jen has showed in the past that she has not been honest about that.
Yeah, she has lied about being harmed in the past.
And I could see her retelling old stories as if they're new to new people. Like I said before, people who haven't been around in awareness to know everything that happened or she said happened back in the day and retelling those stories but saying them now, as a means to elicit money from people or sympathy or, because people want to help someone that's in that situation. Anybody would, and so I could see someone like Jen who is very manipulative using old stories and acting as if it's now because they don't know any different.
Right. Yep.
I hate to have to say that. It's sad that there's people that you have to say that about, because I never would ever want to, invalidate anyone's TV story or say that it's not true. But when there's a pattern, it's different.
With her, this pattern's been going on for, oh, Ruby. This pattern's been going on for over 2.5 years, all the way back to when she was in hotels, and she claimed that, didn't she claim that Matt smacked her over the head with a laptop or something?
Yes. But I mean, if you listen to the stories from a lot of her family members, it goes back way longer than 2.5 years too.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Oh, I'm looking at her live right now. Mitch is in there. A couple other people. I don't even know who they are. I'm not gonna stream her. I'm not gonna stream her because that's what she wants. So
I'll post it on my YouTube later.
yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time listening to that bullshit. Didn't she have her daughter in a bad situation? Allie Joe, yeah, a long time ago. Come here, Rubes. What's wrong? Huh? What's up? Oh, Jesus, the cat just came in. So we're going to have a standoff here. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm not going to play her live. I don't want to give her a larger platform. Not going to do it. Save Ruby from Kitty. That's pretty much what it's all about. I mean, the cat is like diabolical.
Where's
Right,
Ruby
Ruby?
at? Is Ruby right with you? We haven't seen our Rubes today. Hi, Ruby. Ruby.
She's looking where the cat is. Rubus. Yeah. Hi. You gonna come up here? Come on. There you go.
Miss Ruby.
Say hi to your fan, Rube. There she is. Ruby. Ruby has been spending her days, okay, I kid you not, has been spending her days outside in our backyard. We have a patio, and then we have like a stone wall behind, a good portion of it. And there is some animal that is living in that stone wall, and she spends her days out there, like doing, just walking the stone wall, sniffing. And then she'll jump up onto the stone wall, and then she'll sniff all the way around there, and then she'll jump back down again. there have been times where I've had to carry her in to feed her, or carry her in so she would have some water to drink, because she is so, she's so invested in whatever this animal is that she just won't leave the wall alone. I know, Ruby. Look, this is our standoff right now. Hold on, Rubes. She's mad, so she's gonna look at me from a distance. Ruby, come here. Ruby, come here. You want to come here? You want to come here? Come here. Oh, now she goes behind the chair.
Such a cutie.
Where's the cat? The cat, I believe, is in the doorway. Yes. See, this is the nightly routine here. It's like they're both like, see? And she's hiding there. So the dog can't leave the living room.
Corners and swat the dog as he walks by. As she walks by.
No, the Ruby won't walk by her because she's terrified of the cat. So she won't walk by her. So the cat will sit there all night. I told you, she's diabolical. The cat will sleep there if Ruby is in here. So the dog can't walk by her. And then in the morning, the cat will stay at the bottom of the stairs when I come downstairs, because she knows Ruby's going to come down next, and she won't let Ruby down.
That is hilarious. I've seen videos on TikTok of that is hilarious.
Oh, poor Ruby. I know.
And
Life is so tough for you, isn't it? Oh, this dog. I'll tell you. I love this
Animals
dog.
are
I'll
so
tell you.
funny.
This is this the food I made for her? This is the dog food I made for her a couple nights ago. Look at that.
Oh, yum.
We got a pound of ground pork, ground turkey, ground beef. There's russet potatoes in there, sweet potatoes, carrots, green beans, corn, apples, and I put kale in when it's done, and I let it kind of wilt in there a little. And yeah, I mean, she's been eating.
you go all out.
She's been eating this food now for what, like 2 months, and
Wow, I may have to get that recipe from you.
it's not really that
When I
hard.
made homemade dog food, I
Except
just
that
made plain chicken, rice, and put some yogurt on top of it with some beef broth. Like
That sounds good.
that's nowhere near that.
Listen, what I always tell people when they say, "Oh, what's the recipe that you use for the dog food?" I always tell them, "Listen, your dog licks their butt, okay? So there's not, the bar isn't that high. Put in food that you would eat, put in, make sure you put in stuff that they can eat, don't put in like grapes or a lot of blueberries or, stuff like that can be toxic for them. But, the main thing is them getting, the protein from meat, and try to get, with your beef, try to get as lean as possible. After you brown all the meat, make sure you drain it real well so the fat's not going in there. And, vegetables that are good for them. And, also the second most important thing is you have to give them a multivitamin, because since it's not store-bought food, you're not putting, they're not getting those vitamins that are in the food already that you get at the store. So got to get a good multivitamin for them. And I'll tell you, you'll see the difference. You'll see the difference in their fur and their behavior. She's not scratching as much as she used to. She's not getting ear infections. Her breath smells a lot better. So definitely worth it.
I've heard so many stories in the last couple of years of people's dogs getting really sick or even dying from like different kinds of dog foods because even some people will say this one made their dog sick or that one killed their dog or different things. And you never know what's in dog food these days. So I mean,
Yeah, you got to be
if
careful.
you've got the time and effort to go and make homemade, that's amazing, and
Well,
it's the healthiest way to go.
I'll be honest with you. It's I enjoy doing it, but there's just some times where it's not a good time, but you have to get it done because once they run out, it's not like you can say, oh well, we'll get it tomorrow. So it does take some time, and whenever I feel like I don't have the time to do it, I just remember like how healthy she is with it, and I'll get it done. A good fruit for dogs is dragon fruit. Nice flavor.
And pumpkin too. Dogs love pumpkin for some
Yes,
reason.
pumpkin is good. Hmm.
my black dog Domino, he will not eat fruit. I have tried to give him, I don't remember what fruit I've given him, but I've tried to give him fruit and even like some vegetables. He will not eat it. He is very, very picky.
Real, yeah, but think about it. Dogs are like people. All dogs don't like to eat the same thing, just like all people don't like to eat the same thing.
Yeah. My
but
other
again,
dog, she'll eat everything.
Labradoodle will eat rocks. Yeah, my Labradoodle will eat rocks. She'll eat anything.
exactly. And like I say, dogs lick their butts. So I mean, whatever they want to eat, that's good. I mean, let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put apples in there too, Ty. I usually put 2 apples in there with the skin. All the potatoes and stuff, I keep the skin on it because that is good for them.
I took my bigger dog to get groomed this past weekend, and it cost me close to $200 for everything, the treatment, de-shedding, everything. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's why I like my dog, because really the only grooming that has to happen on her is she gets her nails cut.
yeah.
You know, that's it.
Yeah. With the heat, they've been shedding a lot, so they gave him a de-shedding treatment. So
That's good.
my son just went and got him a miniature Dachshund. How do you say it?
Well, if you're
Da,
telling us you say Dotson,
da, yeah,
adopt a
yeah,
Dotson.
Dachshund. Yeah, we'll go with what he says. And I'm just kidding. A miniature Dachshund. He is so cute. They named him Bobby. I don't know why, but they named him Bobby. I'll have to send y'all a picture. It's so cute.
A Dotson.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Dotson.
Oh, fantastic, Allie. Well,
Oh,
listen,
lovely.
I have no comment on that. No comment whatsoever.
Maybe Jen can go help her with the farm.
Yeah, that's a good job.
That is a good job.
We're getting ours. We were trying so hard to adopt. We looked at shelters. We wanted to adopt one so bad. But where we lost our Shih Tzus, we wanted another Shih Tzu, and that's, or mix. It didn't have to be purebred, but we wanted a Shih Tzu mix or Shih Tzu type. But you just don't find them in shelters. Like all in within 100-mile radius was like all pit mixes and stuff, which are great dogs. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against pits, but we already have one large dog. We wanted a Shih Tzu, and we just couldn't find them. And so we ended up buying him from a breeder, which we usually don't agree with doing, but we broke our own rule. And
Yeah, listen. I've been open and honest that we got Ruby from the breeder. Back during COVID, we wanted to get a dog. We had wanted to get one, and we figured that was a good time because, we were all home. You know, and we looked all over, and all these shelters, since everything was shut down, you had to make an appointment with them, and you would go there, and you had to apply first, for the dogs. And every time I contacted a shelter about a dog and I filled out the paperwork, I would get a call back saying, oh, well, that dog's not available anymore. But it was constant. And finally, it wasn't something that I had done before, because all the dogs I had had in the past were shelter dogs. We ended up going to a breeder and getting her. And, what was important to me is that the breeder had a good record, which we looked up. And it had all the paperwork of the parents and all that. And, it was definitely not something I wanted to do, but I wouldn't change it for the world now, because Ruby is just.
me neither. Yeah. But otherwise, we would have adopted. But it's just, it's hard to find, when you want a small dog. Not many small dogs are in shelters. And we found one like 2 weeks ago that came in. And when it was, I messaged on it because they were putting it on a hold to wait for the owners, I guess, to claim it first, because they have to give them so long. So I was like, okay, I'll be there that morning on Wednesday, because they said that's when they could release it. And then I saw the next morning it had been adopted, and apparently the people came in and released, like gave up the ownership, and I didn't even know it. And I was like, oh well, never mind. So
Yeah, it's, I am a firm believer the first place to go is shelters. But, based exactly what you said, sometimes the shelters just don't have the dog that you're looking for. Some people don't want a big dog, so.
Yeah, we couldn't have. We've got a large Labradoodle. She takes up a lot of space. Two big dogs in our house would not work out good. I mean, it'd be too much. So yeah, we needed, and we wanted to. Like I said, we lost our Shih Tzus. We loved them. That was our, and honestly, he reminds me of Gizmo when he was a puppy. He looks so much like him, and it's almost like getting another chance with my little Gizmo baby. So
Oh.
Exactly.
Were there signs? Remember, Breeze? I told you like there would be signs. Did you see any before you went and got Thor?
in a way, yeah, because I kind of was looking online, and most breeders wanted like 1,500 to 2,000. I was like, there's no way I can afford that. That's crazy. And then I happened to come across one that had older ones. They were like 6 months old and stuff for around 800. And I was like, oh, okay, that can do that maybe. And then she just so happened she had this litter and she was selling them also for 800. And I was like, well, my husband and I were talking about, we're like, it's still a lot of money. We're not in the best spot right now. We're okay, but it's not, $800 spending money. Well, my mom had messaged me and she was like, I'll pay half on it. And so I was like, okay, all right, we're going to go get it. So
Mom.
she paid half and we went and got it.
That's
But
awesome.
let me get this straight, Breezy. You didn't come on to TikTok and say, "Oh, I'd really like to get this dog, but it's 800 and I can't afford it. I wonder how I could
Oh,
get this
no.
dog." No. Okay.
Nope, not at all. If I couldn't have afforded it, we would have just had to wait. And honestly, when we were at the vet the first time, and we were worried because anytime you go into the vet with an unvaccinated puppy and it's sick, they're going to assume parvo. And so the first thing they were worried about was parvo. And I was like, oh my God, if it is parvo, because they were like, if it's parvo, it's probably at least $800 to $1,200 for treatment, at least. And I was so worried about that. Like, honestly, if that had been the case, I probably would have made a GoFundMe for that puppy just to try to save its life. But thank God it was not parvo. But that would have been rough.
Yeah.
But thank goodness
Well,
it
I'll
was
tell
not.
you, he looks like he's settling in nicely. That's good. It'll just take time, and he's looking like he's getting into the swing of things now anyway. So I think you're going to be fine with little Thor.
And when I say GoFundMe, I meant for my family. I would not have shared it online, even for that. My family would have helped, but didn't come down to that. Thank God. I'm blessed with a lot of good family who step in and help when needed. So, but thankfully he's healthy, other than just being very young.
Well, that's good. Good. So Jay Grandma, everybody's lying except for Jen. Is that what you caught from some of the live?
Scam commented saying that Jen. What did she say, Scam? Sorry. Jen was saying that everybody was lying on her. Let me go back to Scam's comment.
Oh no, I see her comment in there now.
Yeah, she's crying and saying people are lying on her. Are you eating ice cream? Oh, that's what I've been wanting. I think I'm gonna go drive.
"Quote unquote" lying have receipts. I mean, too bad.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat.
Yep, exactly.
Yep, always.
You showed that bowl of dog food. I thought you were eating the dog food for a minute.
Ben and Jerry's peanut butter cup.
Nice.
I'm gonna go drive and get me an ice cream.
Food. She could have ate it if she wanted to.
Well, yeah.
What was that? Breeze?
I said you could have eaten the dog food if you wanted to, because it was all human food.
Yeah.
It looked like something I would make for dinner. It looked like a stew.
That's exactly what it looks like. Exactly. Oh, wait. We have an update here. Hold on. Let me flip my camera.
Oh yes, let me see. Oh.
Because
Oh,
Poor
Ruby.
Ruby.
Won't even look. Oh.
and look, Katie's looking at Ruby.
Oh. She's trying to start something. She put, oh, poor
You-
Ruby.
If I could put music to this right now, it'd be nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows
Uh-oh,
but Ruby.
she's looking for her.
Ruby, this is your time to escape. This is your time to escape, Rubes.
Go, Ruby, go!
I need to send Ruby reinforcements.
Go, Ruby, go! Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Look, she won't even look at her.
God.
Oh,
And she's down
Oh,
again.
poor
Nobody
Ruby.
knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but me.
oh, she just lays back down.
That face.
Oh, look at her.
Oh.
I need a screenshot.
Poor Ruby. Now, this is the amazing thing. I'm eating food right now, and Ruby's not over here.
Because the cat keeps on going over
Right,
there.
which means she is terrified of Ruby, of Kitty.
Oh, poor Ruby. How long have they been like this? Both of them.
Since day one. Day one.
That's so funny, but so cute. So, justice for Ruby.
Justice, yeah, right. Dog runs the house. Who are you kidding?
Yeah.
Well, beagles are very food motivated, which is why it's funny that I'm eating.
And she's like,
We had the cat first. Kitty is, I figured it out. I adopted her in 2015, I think. So she's 12, 13 years old.
oh.
wait, Ruben is still alive. Look at this. No.
She's staring at you. She knows you're eating. She wants to, but.
Okay, this is going to be mean, but here it goes. Oh, Ruby, this is so good.
All right, now justice for Ruby. Ruby!
Dogs always have a way to act like be able to look like they're just starved in their eyes.
Yeah.
You know,
They
they
do.
eat like 5 times a day, but they'll just have that look in their eyes like they're so starved.
Heather, I wouldn't put that in the chat there.
How did you make a wrong turn and get lost? Ruby! Look at those ears. Look at that ear. Ruby! Oh, here come my dogs. Heather said stop. Oh, the cat.
God.
That is so hilarious.
Every night we have this. We have the standoff.
That's so funny.
Ruby doesn't even want to move. Look at her. She's like, if I don't move, I'm not here.
She's staring at you.
Oh well, Ruby, it's actually nice to not like have a dog next to me while I eat. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks, it's getting kind of late. I think I've said my piece tonight. I hope everybody has felt like they have been able to. If there's anybody else that wants to add anything to what we discussed, be my guest.
How rude eating ice cream. I'm fixing to drive to the store right now.
The only time I buy this stuff is if it's on sale. Because other than that, I just think it's kind of a ripoff. But
Really?
my son has like a unhealthy relationship with Ben and Jerry's ice cream too. I'm actually surprised there's still some left here.
Oh.
But well, listen, guys, everybody have a wonderful night. It was nice to see everybody. Thanks for coming in. It's been a while.
Yes, welcome back, Scammy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody, I know up here in New England, we're supposed to get another heat wave starting on Tuesday. So everybody stay cool. Justice for Ruby, my rear end. Everybody stay cool. Don't overdo it out there. And stay hydrated. All the things.
All the things.
All the things. All the things.
How'd she go? How was a peanut butter cup? Took her out.
Yeah, it did. There's actually one here, but I'm not going to eat it until I get off live here because I don't want you guys to see me chewing that. So, listen, have a great night, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We'll see what happens. You know, Scam is going to get some receipts of things. I think I'm going to be getting some receipts, and you know, we'll see who's not telling the truth, right?
Well, you know, even when you show receipts,
it's not receipts because then they'll be AI generated.
Yeah. There's always something. Yeah, they always come up with something. So, thank you for holding this live, Scammy.
Scam, you already got them?
Oh,
Crying if it wasn't true. So
now, how much? Without you don't have to show them or anything, but based on what you see, how much money was sent? I'm eating the peanut butter cup, so
Knock yourself out.
I think that gentleman, didn't he say 40? I don't remember his name, but didn't he say 40? That she sent her 40. Oh, 60 or more. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh.
Is there a date on those, Scam? Sassy's up with the name. Thank you, Sassy. Pure blood.
Yeah, see, I'm bad with names if I'm not using it often.
Yeah. And it's a new person, too.
Yeah.
I want freaking ice cream now. Thanks a lot, you guys.
It's not me. It's Scammy. I blame her. I want ice cream too. I'm going to the store after this.
I'm telling you, my kid's on her way home from work. Scammy's inciting a bit of violence here if I don't get ice cream on the way home. That's all I'm gonna say. My kid's fate is in your hands there, Scammy.
She'll do the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom won't get any. That's okay though.
It won't get you any?
How dare you,
No,
Heather?
I'm good. I'm good. I don't need it. I'm okay. I'm watching my girlish figure. Yeah, that's what it is.
Rita's water ice. What is Rita's water ice?
I've never heard of that either. Rita's water ice.
Like
I've heard
Italian
of
ice, right?
Oh, I was gonna say I've heard of Rita's like an Italian ice thing. I am serious. Oh, it is. Oh, so it's Italian ice. Yeah, that's good. Well, Scam, anything you get, can you post it in the Discord? Because I'd like to see it. Okay. And anything I get, I will too. Jen said she had to get to walking to work.
Nobody knows.
Didn't she used to beg for money to get rides to work?
Ubers.
Yeah.
she's gonna walk
You would
40
get money for
miles.
Uber, and then she didn't go to work sometimes.
Yeah. Brings back memory. We're going down memory lane today.
Yes, we are. Nightmares.
Yep.
Nightmares. She's pulling the heart. Yes, she is. Yes, he
All
is.
an uphill walk, and it's so hot.
Uphill both ways.
Nobody got time for that. I got the bronchitis.
Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time for that? I remember that video. That was a good one. Well, got the bronchitis.
I said, Lord, you got me some ice cream. Anybody got time for that?
There was a fire. Remember that video? There was a fire, and I said, Lord Jesus, there's a fire. You remember that whole video?
Oh, yeah, she made some money.
Do you remember did you ever hear the dance remix of that?
Of course.
It's my favorite. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'll find that video at some point and show you, but it was, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Lord Jesus, there's a fire. It was a good one. It was a good one.
It's almost as good as that lady that bumps her hip on the Bee Gees.
There was another one like that. What was that video? It was that same woman banging into something, and they had all these different people do songs with that in there. I forgot what it was. Yeah, the Bee Gees song was in there, but there was a bunch of. I thought someone was barbecuing. Yep.
It was like the OG meme, like one of the first memes that really took off.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good one.
I'm gonna drop. I have to get ready for bed. I got to be an adult tomorrow. So
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
Thanks, Grandma. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here too, folks. It's almost my bedtime because I'm old. I'm an old. What is it? Old hag.
We all are.
Wrinkly old hag. I think it is. Wrinkly old hag. Guys, have a good night. I'll see you
Good
soon.
night.
Thank
Bye.
you, everybody in the
Bye.
boxes. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for gifting my wonderful mods up here. I appreciate it. And have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.